What the heck is going on with these objectives? Alliance War naming changes? No realm event points when doing Valiant difficulty? Hello, everybody. This is, well, it's not an MCN because that's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I thought this kind of like stuff that's going on in MCOC, which is relevant and important to players kind of go over with stuff. So in game at the moment, you've probably noticed under objectives, we've got a new set of these objectives. We need to complete 4 of them. As soon as we complete 4 of them, we get the foundation pings or the battle round pings or whatever they're called, which still needs to run for a further week. So this will be concluding, I want to say on the 13th or 20th, but we'll have up to 12. So the milestone 3, and then we'll have the milestone 4 towards the end of the event, which that is going to be on the 13th. Which then we'll get the idea of location we're going and what we're getting as a result of going to find our pings. So yes, that could be a fun thing, or maybe it won't be and just be tedious and frustrating for you. Anyway, that's that. But it's definitely been noted about, because I'm not doing a farming guide of like where to go get this stuff because it's a bit ridiculous. So the main thing is Alliance Wars fights, which if you don't participate in off season, you're gonna have to participate with the season, and of course, yeah, like we've got to wait for a new season to start. That'll be the next story I'm actually going to talk about is Battleground seasons, and also Alliance Wars season. Battlegrounds, win 5 fights in Battlegrounds. Well, you've got to do either the season or off-season based fighting. So you might want to do that or you might not. As we don't need to get to the endpoint of this particular solo event yet, it's not really something we need to worry about. On the topic, as we said, with Alliance Wars. Alliance Wars has got a few little things that are changing with it. Nothing really too substantial, except for the name is going to be gone. So Kabam have said that another changelog of Season 60 of Alliance Wars, while it remains quiet on the Alliance War front, there's some housekeeping changes for Alliance War that we do want to inform you about while we continue cooking up something new, some new events. That could be very scary, by the way. Don't do objectives. Don't go like use this specific champion because it's just not going to... No. I don't even want to start thinking about it. To keep you engaged with this mode. So let's keep this short and sweet. Sweep? What, like a brush? And get into the start dates of Season 60, as well as the bands and you'll be planning around coming season. To streamline the scheduling of Alliance War, new seasons coming up will be not referred to with a season number in-game, nor will they have a name. Instead, these seasons will either be on or off for the in-game player base. However, for the clerical needs, these forum posts will retain their season number convention to make it easier to refer to when updates will occur and for what season according to the date. Okay, so go to the Alliance War season. It's not called Season 60. It's called On. It's on or off. Okay, name change, interesting. Not any other details than that. We'll see. And it kicks off now for the off-season, which, as we said, is important for the previous story you mentioned, which is you need to be proactive in Alliance Wars. The off-season to get the points. Hurrah. And huzzah. And of course, here's your. I'm not going to be reading them out. But here are your off lists, on lists, bands, expert, elite, challenger. Do these make any difference to you? Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe some that are going to be entered into 7-star versions will be. Maybe some won't be. What else we're going to move on to? Oh, yeah, no. Going back to the Invisible Woman objective situation. Yeah, I mean, I do agree that maybe the first time they put this out should have been the ones that were last week as opposed to this week. Here, they could have easily given us these objectives during raids last week and give us the AQ objective this week. Kabam doesn't even try to check their events. Yeah, definitely kind of like a thing with that. Oh, and the final thing we've got to end on in this little bit of coverage and interesting overview. I don't know if there's going to be, like, I know some people have been talking about compensation, about some stuff, accumulative compensation. But on the subject of no realm event points, so at the point of recording this video, as my throat goes, which is Wednesday at 10:30 p.m., when you see this, it'll be Thursday. There's been no say on an issue where people have been doing Valiant difficulty and not getting realm points as a result. So this happened very early on, and definitely noticed to say we went through like the first kind of like quest, wasn't popping up, and of course it wouldn't kind of like give, or would it give for that? This creates a big issue. There's been a lot of compensation to a realm event points situations, and because of that level of volume of give out to the player base, it creates a really weird way of how we're tracking stuff. Because theoretically, if Kabam Go, because I'm prepping a Summoners Fest update video for the end of the week, so I'm just prepping a few notes, getting prepared with stuff, but definitely the biggest question is around, well, if 15,000 points from the Valiant quest August is there, and then Kabam compensate that out in some sort of way, because, and this is the big concern here, if Kabam fix a bug, then those that weren't affected by it will get the compensation. So so they'll have to get the 15,000. Now, if they can't do it specifically to an account, then it's got to be a generic give out. So it's like saying, well, that person did it for the points, right? They didn't get any points. Okay, so they're going to get 15k. But then the people, like, it's just like, then you could repeat back in it, get it, and it would be like saying, yeah, it's just Kabam have got to do it by an account level. So I'm overcomplicating it to explain it, but basically it's easier if Kabam treat it as an individual account basis and go, those that have completed or explored Valiant Gauntlet are then compensated as a result. Because otherwise we're just going to see too much. It's just always compensated for stuff with these points, and we just don't know. Just don't know what's the hell? Is this a song? Compensation. I can't get no. Oh, compensation. I can't get no. I'm gonna try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no. When I'm playing on my phone, and the bugs come on the game, and it bugs me more and more. For some useless rewards, I'm supposed to find my reach. I can't get no. Hey. That's good. My dad likes the Rolling Stones. He'd be very happy with that. He probably wouldn't be. He'd probably be as disappointed as you are with listening to that. Anyway, we're going to conclude the video by saying we'll make sure everyone gets their points. So there we go. Is it important to go into Valiant difficulty now? A bit of a warning with going into Valiant difficulty? Maybe. But if Kabam give out points, then yes. But if they give out further compensation to that, it could be like, as we said, if they don't do it by account specific level, then it could be like, yeah, loads of people getting compensation, plus they're able to go back in and do it again. So again, to repeat that, if it goes good, specific to accounts. If it goes bad, everybody's going to get like 10k plus they're going to be able to do the 15k's worth of exploring Valiant difficulty, which if you say, no, that won't happen, Rich, like, we've been compensated twice for Summoners Fest based like issues. It's going to happen again. Let's be real. Anyway, that's going to be it for this little video, and I'll see you. Hopefully I have a Valiant difficulty guide out later today. No promises, but I'm working on a lot of guides and information and stuff, so we'll see. But appreciate you all for the support as always. See you soon, and goodbye.